Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs and cross watchers. Welcome to this week ahead tarot reading for whenever you are finding it. We're going to pull 9 cards, 3 rows of 3 from the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck. First card out for you is Strength in Reverse. Virgo, are you sitting with your feelings? Are you sitting... Okay. Hold on, I just got distracted because there's like a little fuzzy in the air. And it's like moving like this, like a snake, and it's white, and it kind of reminded me of like sperm. So Virgo, let's just take a step back here. If you are heterosexual, and if you are active with that, and you don't want pregnancy to happen, I would pay attention to that. Virgo, I also feel like there are people around you who may be pregnant, okay, or reproducing in some way, whether it's like adoption, whatever. So yeah, that just strongly came through. I feel like the energies of fertility is really strong with you this week. And, you know, some of you may be saying, Laura, I'm infertile. Okay, that's fine. You can still have the energy of fertility radiate from you. Like your projects, your goals may be very fertile at this time. Your ability to go after certain ideas may be very fertile at this time. The people around you may be showing some sort of fertility. This could even be animals being fertile, okay? Like you may have a pet who's pregnant or something. Some of you may be adopting a new animal. I don't know. So I don't know. That just came through randomly. But back to what I was saying. This could be us, but you playing. Why did that song just come through? Okay. I forget what the name of that song is. That one's old. That song was out like when I was in high school. Was that Ray Shremmer? Anyways, oh my gosh, my energy is all over the place with your reading. You guys are like having a hard time focusing, I think, but back to what I was saying, this could be us, but you're playing. I wonder if that is the story for you and someone in your life where you just feel like, you know, this could be us, or this could be that someone feels this way about you, where they want to be with you, they want to be in a relationship with you, but you know, you're not really having it. And you know, it could go either way, where it's like you really love someone, you really like someone, but the way that they act or the communication skills, whatever, you know, it may not be there. And it's not that this person's bad at all. They probably have a lot of great endearing qualities and they're wonderful. It's just your personal energies may clash a little bit from time to time. So I am seeing that. You may be clashing energies with someone, and I wonder if that is triggering some feelings within you that needs to be addressed. Now, if you're the one sort of rejecting someone who wants to be with you deeper, and they're the ones saying, this could be us, but you're playing, you may need to have a conversation with this person and really let them know, like, listen, I think you're great, but like, I do not want anything with you. And you may need to make that incredibly clear, okay, as to not sort of drag them along unintentionally, or you know, it's like you could tell someone so many times, like, I'm not interested in a relationship, I'm taken, I'm whatever, and you may psychically sense that they still would like that with you and are holding out hope for you. And it's in those moments that you really gotta like put your foot down and maybe start distancing yourself from this person for their own sake, okay? Which, you know, you may enjoy the connection, but I mean, how much can you actually enjoy it if there's unreciprocated feelings here? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, Virgo, some of y'all might need to be heartbreakers this week, or some of y'all might, on the flip side, and for actually a lot of you, I feel like this could be both. We could be talking about 2 different people here, where there's one person you don't want to be with and you're having to break their heart, or not even just be with, but like be their friend, whatever. And you have to be like really stern with them about that. And then there could be someone else who it's like, you want to be with them, but they either don't want to be with you, or they're just not ready, or they're playing games, or whatever, or your energies just clash is what I'm mostly feeling. They're not even bad, you're not bad, your energies just clash. So yeah, Strength in Reverse coming out as your first card. I feel like you need to really dive deep into that and, you know, not ignore these dynamics that are taking place, but take action on them. We have the Hierophant. Beautiful. I am seeing I'm actually feeling that a lot of you here may be teachers of some sort, advisors, consultants, or you're starting your own business in something like that where you will be guiding others. This could even be a spiritual mentor, someone who leads others, who helps others improve their life. I feel like a lot of you will be taking on that traditional sort of teacher or mentor role, if not now, then in the next several months, okay? I'm also seeing for a lot of you guys, and I don't know why I'm viewing this Hierophant card as the next several months and weeks, and not necessarily just this week. Some of you may be planning for the next few weeks or months. You may want to get like a therapist of your own, or a teacher, a guide of your own, someone who can lead you in some sort of way. So that's really interesting. I am seeing some of you may even be thinking like on getting a relationship therapist or relationship counselor, because I am feeling like there is some sort of disconnect between you and someone else. Some of you may not even be with this person, but you may want to be with this person. So you may suggest like, I want to be with you, and if you want the same, like we should go to therapy together, or we should read these books together that'll help us, whatever. It's something like that, which is really fascinating. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups coming out as your third card, which is beautiful. I feel like you are in this energy now where you're a little bit more open to, you know, things like therapy, spirituality, alternative healing, holistic healing, as opposed to the past, you know, couple of months or whatever. I feel like you're taking really good care of yourself, Virgo. And if you've been following me for a while, I have been hyping up this time period for you. So technically, this can resonate for you whenever you're watching it, but this reading is designed for like March 4th to the 10th, 2024. And I feel like if you've been watching me for a while, I've been hyping up this time, you know, March and April of 2024 is going to be a huge turning point for so many Virgos out there. And I feel like that energy is starting to take place within you, and you're sort of becoming more sensitive, more open, more ready to tap into your creative energies. And it feels like you're overcoming some sort of big burden, okay, during this time, these next few weeks. So I do see that in the Queen of Cups, but I'm also seeing this could be a water sign in your life. This could be a feminine energy. They could be older than you, or somebody who is wise beyond their years. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, they don't have to be that sign, but they could radiate that energy of a why did I say Cancer? Could be a Cancer. Water sign. And this person does have an open heart for you. And we literally even see her holding this chalice, which represents, you know, her heart, your heart, with a white glove. You know, she handles it so preciously, and she allows love to flow. She's very open-minded about that. Also, let's point out here, there are babies on this throne. So like I said, some of y'all need to pay attention to fertility. If you're heterosexual and you're not into that right now, be very careful, be very cautious, but there are fertile energies all around you. So use them to the best of your abilities, I would say. Take advantage of the fertile energies. However that is for you. You know, this could be a fertile time financially, in your goals and your projects, especially creativity, spiritually, and growth-wise. So if the person that you want to be with, but you clash a little bit, is a water sign, or someone who you really resonate with, the Queen of Cups, like they feel like the Queen of Cups, I feel like they will be open to loving you. I feel like there is someone like this who loves you, even if your energies have clashed in the past. I feel really guided to say that. I feel like their heart will always be open to you, despite, you know, your differences, and despite whatever happened here. They do not hold any harm towards you, and I think they would be pretty open-minded if you were to show up correctly, show up right in this relationship. So yeah, there's that. Second row of cards out. Fourth card is the Lovers in reverse, right underneath that Strength card in reverse. Wow, I'm a psychic, aren't I? Like literally, this is the confirmation of what I was saying earlier. When we pulled the Strength card, I was like, yeah, I feel like there's these two people, or one or the other, you know, depending on who you are. Someone who wants to be with you, but you don't want to be with them, wants to be closer to you, but you're not interested. And you're gonna have to get really stern and say, I am not interested, and start distancing yourself from that person, because they may be holding out this false sense of hope towards your connection. You know, they may be a little delulu, okay, as they say, as the kids say nowadays. And there may be someone else who you really do want to be with, and maybe you were with them at one point. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be friends, this could be family, anything. And you clashed in the past, but you know, in order to be together now, work on it now, you're gonna have to do a lot of internal healing work, and so are they. But you know, they're never gonna know your feelings unless you spit them out, you know, unless you literally tell them. Someone could be completely in the dark about your feelings towards them. And I think that if you were to share those feelings, it would be very well received, and you would get the answers that you need if you listen to what they're saying and you trust what they're saying. You know, there's no need for you to sort of sit in these feely wheelies and suffer, you know, speak them out loud. That is your message for this week. Center of your spread is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so there's going to be some quick moving changes that take place for you this week. So let's pay attention to that. And we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Very interesting. Yeah, this to me is and I just saw 2828. That number may be significant for you. The number 2 has to deal with partnerships, getting along with others, deep heart-to-heart connections. And the number 8 has to deal with growth and change. And so I feel like that's perfectly aligned with this reading, because, you know, you're being asked to communicate very, very, very clearly, bluntly, but politely, to everyone who needs that communication. You know, the people who want to be with you but it's not reciprocated, or the people, any unreciprocated love, okay, whether you're the one loving and you don't feel like it's being received, or someone's loving you and it's not received. You know, you need to talk to these people and explain what's going on here and be extremely crystal clear. Yeah, and it feels like whoever it is, no matter which way it goes, you're not currently in partnership with each other, or you may feel like you don't see eye to eye, or you didn't see eye to eye in the past. Maybe you or them felt unappreciated in the past, and that has, you know, caused some endings. But you know what? The past is in the past, guys. So there could be newer circumstances right here in the present moment. I'm also seeing you being very productive this week, working towards your personal goals. And, you know, you may feel like when it comes to your personal goals or your career that other people are not necessarily helping you. You may feel on your own with that. And you know what? You're just like, whatever, I'm just gonna, you know, work as hard as I can here. Final row of cards out, we have the King of Swords. Beautiful. So this could also be a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine energy, older than you or wise beyond their years. They don't have to be an air sign. They can have a lot of air sign qualities, such as like clear communication, logic, you know, very much into like more like science and logic as opposed to spirituality and more creative endeavors here. So if there's someone like that in your life, we have these 2 people. I'm just saying, well, technically 3 people are coming out. 2 air signs, 1 water sign. Interesting. I think that the key here is communication, clear communication, vulnerable communication from the heart, your feelings, to everyone, even in the workplace. Like if you feel like you're the only one doing stuff and you're always the one picking up the slack, or even in your home, you're always the one picking up the slack, communicate these resentments. We have Judgment. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, I feel like a judgment call is being made. I feel like you will, you know, say your piece. I think you'll end up saying your piece to those who need to. I think you'll make that decision, and you'll come forward quite rapidly in communication here. And, you know, say, I feel like this moment is going to come in so spontaneously. Like, you're just going to be like, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. Like, randomly, I'm just going to say what I want. Like, I'm going to tell them how I feel. I'm going to tell them exactly how I feel. And this, like, bravery is going to hit you randomly, very unexpectedly. And I think a lot of positive energy will come from it. If you're telling someone that you have feelings for them and you feel like it's unreciprocated because you never told them about it, I feel like it will be received very, very well, and you'll get all of the answers that you need to move forward. And you know what? Same thing if you're breaking the news to someone like, hey, this isn't working, I don't like this, whatever. I feel like, again, it'll be well received, and they will get the answers that they need with that, which is really, really great. You know, the Judgment card does sometimes talk about people from the past coming back or giving something a second chance. It's like time has gone by, people have evolved, people have healed, and you're looking at the past with a sort of new lens here. You're making a decision to really get clear about everyone and everything in your life. So that's amazing. And final card out is the Page of Swords. Wow, so many court cards. You have 4 court cards out of 9 cards, and they always represent people in our lives. And 3 of these court cards are literally air signs, upright. And then we have the Queen of Cups, who is beautiful water energy, creativity, spirituality, someone who radiates that feminine flow of life, that fertile energy. They could be a mother, they could be pregnant. They don't have to be though. They could be, maybe their higher self is pregnant, maybe they are pregnant with ideas and stuff. But yeah, and we're seeing here really clear, fast communication, a new start, a brand new start. You know what? I hate to be the person. I can't stand when readers keep saying things like, oh, your ex and you are getting back together. But if there was a week for that, I feel like it would be this week for you, Virgo. Like, and I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but anyone in your past who you may have had a falling out with or some sort of ending because, you know, the communication wasn't strong enough, I feel like you're finding peace in that. You're making a final judgment call in that. And you know what? You're getting over it. You're releasing the resentment. They're releasing the resentment. And you're restoring peace and harmony there, whether you decide to be together or not. So I love that for you. You're also communicating clearly with the people around you and working on yourself to ensure better partnerships moving forward in the future. So that is just wonderful. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs for this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.